Hey y'all, so defy the odds. Defy the odds. So I'm here downtown with my son and my friend, and I just started to think about this place. Where am I? I'm at the University of Toronto in front of the Convocation Hall. This is where I graduated. This is the building that my graduation ceremony was held. And I just started to think about what it took for me to graduate. It took so much. I almost didn't graduate. I almost did not graduate from the University of Toronto. I came here in the year 2000, but 6 years later, I graduated. But like I said, I almost did not graduate. I literally had to defy the odds because the odds were against me. I had epilepsy when I came here, and the epilepsy that I had caused me to be hospitalized many times, to faint on campus. It caused me to miss classes because I was either in the hospital or I was sick, or I had to sleep in extra hours or whatever. But my epilepsy really affected me, and the odds were against me. I mean, I'm a black woman, and not because I'm a black woman that were the odds against me, but the reality is sometimes as a person of color, the odds that say you will graduate, you will succeed, you will do great things, blah, 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 sometimes they're against you. But I had to defy the odds. And so I came here in the year 2000, and while on campus, I'd have many seizures. And because of those seizures, my grades started to plummet, and I got suspended. I was suspended for 1 year. And during that year, I decided to work for Bell Mobility. And I came back when I did my year suspension, and I came back because you know what? I was determined that I was going to graduate. Determined. And so I came back because some people never come back, but I was determined to graduate. So I came back, and I changed my major and did a few different courses. And then it happened again. I was just 2 credits short of graduated, and I received a letter that said, you are going to be suspended for 3 years because your grades are too low. Why? Because I kept getting sick on campus. I was frustrated, but because of the mercies of God, and because my school saw that I really worked my butt off to get to where I was, I appealed the decision, and I thankfully was allowed to finish my degree. And I did those 2 courses, which worked out to be 4 half courses. But the funny thing is, to show how resilient I am, because I am a woman of resilience, is that I refuse to give up. In 2006, in my last year of university, when I was on campus, I had my first bipolar, manic, and depressive episode. I've never been bipolar until I came on this campus. And in my last year of university, I ended up at the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. And I was devastated. I was so devastated, like, how could this happen to me? But it did. So for 6 months, I went for therapy on campus while going to school. And I finally finished. I graduated. And I came to this building here where we had our ceremony. And because of how many things were against me. There were so many things that were stacked up against me. When I thought about all that I had to go through just to make it and to graduate, when I stood in that graduating line with my class and I grabbed my diploma, the only thing that I could think of to say was, hallelujah, because I thought about what it took for me to graduate. And I just wanted to say this word of encouragement. I know the odds may be stacked up against you. Sometimes it looks like it's not going to work. You're not going to graduate. You're not going to succeed. You're not going to get that promotion. You're not going to go far. You're not, because it's never been done. But you know what? Defy it. Defy the odds and press. I never expected to be wearing this t-shirt today, but when I looked at this t-shirt and I saw about where I was, and I was just like, you know what? Wow, look at that. I defied the odds. I was not supposed to graduate, but I did. And I just want to encourage you to say that whatever you have put your mind to, you can do it. Defy the odds. Push past it. Make it happen. Peace and love.